Hey, yo, what's up? You know what it is? It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And of course, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another in style that the triple the guy speaks on. And yo, Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger, the movie! The heart-pounding circus panic. And if you want to know what happened, this is pretty much the synopsis of this movie. The Zyuohgers go to a circus. The bad guy appears. They take quantitative level L's for like 16 and a half minutes until the Zyuohger kid that they feature in the movie decided to stop crying, which makes all the humans start crying, and then the Zyuohgers proceed to re-deliver L's from where the L's originally came from. And that's the movie. No, seriously. No, that's the movie. The Zyuohgers spend more than half the movie taking L's. Then when the plot decides you don't take L's, you get to deliver these L's, then L's get delivered in reverse. You were looking for something else, no? Quantitative L's on both sides. Just you can't measure how, if there was a scale of L's, you couldn't measure how many L's were taken. The L's in this movie that were taken, mainly the focus of these L's was Yamato, because all he did the whole movie until it was deemed time for kids to stop crying, for not to take L's, was all Yamato did this whole movie was take L's. His existence was take this L, because that's all he did was take L's. The rest of the squad, they taking L's. You know, Misao, he a walking L, so he is the embodiment of L's because he delivers L's upon himself. And what was weird about Misao's like part in this movie, that he didn't really do shit, but when you think about like what episode where this would take place, he had just been a Zyuohger for like 2-3 episodes, so I don't know, because there was some parts where, you know, Yamato probably would have been able to save himself like 3 or 4 L's if Misao was there to help, you know, burden the L's he was taking, but nowhere to be found. But in today's news, I have a fishing rod and I'm going to throw it at this ship that looks like a circus tent and I'm going to drag it down to earth. Why? I don't know. More of these L's. Just L's. Regardless of that, I'm like, I will say this not to harp on the L's because I feel that it's like legitimately funny the amount of L's that were taken, but there were some things that this movie did great, and that include all of the little things, if you were watching, of just celebrating 40 years of Sentai and all that stuff. Was the thing that I appreciated, that I will say, the movie did a great job early on getting over that Domidor was a legitimate fucking threat. I'm like, they went as far as Genis and Arya just sitting on the Sagittarius, just sitting up here like, this is Domidor. He did a whole bunch of shit. This dude a gangster. Should we stay out of it? Genis like, fuck it, we just gonna watch. I'm like, this dude was such a threat that Genis like, I don't want nothing to do with this, bruh. I'm just gonna sit over here and you just gonna chill, baby. Yeah, you know I love you, daddy. And that's what they did. L's just straight getting delivered. The L's just all over the place. I'm like, how you taking L's from sitting and watching? Just L's everywhere. I'm like, it's like, the plot of the movie wasn't, you know, like mind-blowing something new. Bad guy wants to make kids cry. They use it as an energy source. This energy source is used for a nice long while to deliver L's. Leo at some point, being the smart one for a change, is like, if we make the kids laugh, we can interrupt it because kids shouldn't be crying. But then Dummy Dog comes over, okay, it's time to deliver some more L's to you bitches. L's get delivered. So this movie should have just been called Circus L's. L's of Circus or something. Let's think of a circus-based subtitle that includes how many L's were delivered for like 18 minutes. I'm like, the beginning of this movie was to get over the cute Condor toy, because the movie starts with a Zord fight for no reason other than, you know, we wrote this movie, we can start it with a Zord fight, I guess. I don't know. Where the Zyuohgers start to, as soon as the toy thing go off, Zyuohgers on screen taking L's. Like, You don't get 3 seconds in the movie Zyuohger just taking L's, bro. And I'm just like, no, yeah, maybe, I don't know, but the L's were getting delivered. But like I said, the movie did a great job, like I said, of getting over Domi-Doll as a villain, even if they had to use Genesis and Arya to do it. But Domi-Doll did more than himself. Making adults disappear into the middle of nowhere, making kids try using it as an energy force to make Yamato, the king of L's in this movie, just take more L's. Just L's being delivered. But this whole time I've been talking about L's and something about a fishing rod and L's and ticket at the end of the movie, and you know there was the three animal lords of We Run the Sentai of Doggy Kruger, Shao Fu, and of course Torin the God. You know, L's. So have we as a collective, as me, myself, and I, we are the collective because you are listening, come up with a name that involves circuses and the quantitative amount of L's that were taken by Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger in this movie? Not really. You could just call the movie L's getting delivered L. Because L's. I thought I could really come with this with something ignorant. Nah, L's. Because see, trying to make fun of anything in the movie, L's. You got the little Condor kid crying because he got his toy stole, L. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, L's. 12 letter of the motherfucking alphabet. Y'all know it's my favorite letter when I talk about my TV shows. L's got delivered. The first 18 minutes of this movie were the heroes taking L's. And not until the kid unites, the Zoo-Man kid unites all the little children to stop crying like some bitches and stop taking these L's because you can't find your mom. Then all of a sudden, we the Zyuohgers, bitch. Look, like the whole squad got our back now. We gonna fuck your shit up. Now it's time for Domi-Doll to take all these L's. Good night. Just L's. Just as soon as the kids stop crying, no more energy, L's get delivered. I'm like, the weird thing that I thought was kind of funny that I just remembered was Domi-Doll had Moebius, and it's like they took 2 seconds during that whole Genesis scenario going to get over Domi-Doll as a legitimate fucking threat of, yo, somebody sold some of these, how did this happen? No explanation, just fuck it, we need some moves and we can't create any new ones. It probably given that this was the 40th anniversary of Sentai or whatever, it should have just been a whole bunch of mix of different throwback foot soldiers or whatever. It should have just threw it and just a whole bunch of foot soldiers just show up from throwback randomness. That would have made more sense than Domi-Doll stole some more Eber coins, he threw them, and now the Zyuohgers got something to fight because we can't have them just like interacting with the bad guy or something at this moment because the plot doesn't call for it. But yeah, L's. Quantitative amount of fucking L's. This movie doesn't change my mind that Zyuohger had what it took to be good, and then at the end it just flushed it down the toilet, but at the middle it flushed it down the toilet because, you know, swirling drains or something. So, there you go. Circus of L's. Okay, wait. You know what? I'm going with that. Doubutsu Sentai Zyuohger, the movie. The L Circus. Starring the 12th letter of the alphabet, which you will be taking for about 18 minutes until little Japanese children stop fucking crying to power this fucking weapon, L. There you go. See? I did it. See? With a little concentration, you can figure out how to describe quantitative level L's to the internet too. There you go. That's it. I'm done. I'm like, that was the movie. Zyuohgers take L's for like 18 minutes. Little kids stop crying. L's get reverse delivered. We put over toy. We put over villain. We sell toys. Toei and Bandai Namco are happy. We can move on. See? Look at that. No sweat. So, this won't be the last time you've been hearing from me today because things have been happening all weekend, but I've been too busy. And the first thing I actually got to do when I got 5 seconds was to watch this damn movie where the heroes take L's for like 18 minutes and then tell you that they took L's for 18 minutes. L's. There you go. With that being said, I'm going ahead and I'm going to get up out of here. You know what it is? It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And I'd like to thank you for joining me for another installment of Triple the God Speaks On It. With that, don't you dare mess with this planet!